brings you here tonight?
Well, Linda's a good friend and a longtime friend. We were introduced by Carol Higgins Clark and Mary Higgins Clark about, it seems like 10 years ago. And then Linda said to me, years and years ago, I want to write a novel. I am a novelist. And she said to me, I want to write a novel like you do. And I said, oh my God. Like take 2 aspirin, lay down in a dark room and wait for the feeling to pass. But she was so dogged and so determined, and she's been working on this project for 6 years. I mean, and God bless her, it's a hard job. And she pulled it off. And it's a great book. I read The Sixth Station. I read it in actually manuscript form. And I mean, as a novelist who's been doing this for 35 years, this was a very professional job and a very, very well-researched, and the book itself has a lot of her passion in it. She's a natural storyteller, and I give her a lot of credit because I do this for a living, and she did this part-time in her spare hours, and I am absolutely in awe of what she did with this book. Yeah, I think she had a passion for the book too. You have to write about, if not what you know, they say write about what you know, but you also have to write about what you have a passion for.
Yeah.
And this is the kind of book that I think a lot of people can relate to. We live in tough times. When we live in tough times, people are looking for something bigger than themselves. Religion and quasi-religion and the Messiah, is always surfaces and very, 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 very tough times. And we're living in times that I think people are looking for deliverance, if you will. And I think she hit on a nerve. She really hit on a nerve. This was the right book for the right time.
Yeah, I agree. And now, what are you working on now, or what's new? What's going on with you right now?
Oh my God! I just finished had my book published in Panther and a couple of months ago, and I have to say it debuted at #1 in the New York Times bestseller list.
Congratulations!
Thank you. And then what am I working on now? I'm working on my tan. No, I'm actually working on a new book, and it's the same character of John Corey as my last book, and it'll be out. If I can get it finished in time, it'll be out October next year.
Oh, very nice.
Right.
Now, someone who's as established as you and has had the kind of career that you've had, where do you find inspiration?
Well, I like to write about things that interest me. If it interests me, it's going to interest the reader. And what I'm writing about now, I have a character named John Corey, who's on a joint terrorist task force in New York City. And unfortunately, the world is about terrorism right now, Mideast terrorism. I wrote a couple of Cold War thrillers, and the war on terrorism is kind of the new Cold War. People are ambivalent about it. In one way, they want to ignore it like it's not happening. But another way, they want to know about it. It was the same with the Cold War when I was younger. People knew that nuclear Armageddon was a possibility, and now with the war on terrorism, people understand that this is a real threat. The books I write are not escapist books at all. They are in-your-face kind of books, and people approach them with that in mind. There are people who won't read my books because they are a little bit disturbing about the war on terrorism and what we're doing, and my character who's hunting terrorists. Other people, want to be, I think, educated. These are not easy books to write, but I think the subject is important enough for me to spend the time researching and writing about it, and hopefully we're teaching the American people a little bit more than they're getting in the news about terrorism.
Yeah, giving a different spin on it.
Right.
Thank you so much.
You're quite welcome.
So nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thanks.